Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. How y'all doing? We are gonna have a dip right now with something good, and I think that's gonna be some Stoker's Wintergreen in the generic plastic can, because that one can I had, the fucking lid, it's just a hassle. Just easier. So cheers, everybody. Here's to a new day. A new day indeed. Cheers. All right. So, I've been thinking about content to, because this is a very chaotic time in my life right now. I got to be packing to move. I got to make a whole bunch of, I got to get a hold of my disability people. I got to get a hold of my doctor. I got to get a hold of my shrink. I got to get a hold of a whole bunch of people, pharmacy, just anyone who needs to know change of address, right? Yeah, but I'm, totally excited to move. And it's funny because, ladies and gentlemen, if you hadn't figured it out already, I'm a very messy boy. Given that I'm going to be 50 in September, I often still live like I'm in high school, when it comes to just being messy, right? Now I'm really good to containing that mess to my sleeping quarters, right? But given that I have the whole apartment as my sleeping quarters, and this whole kitchen, Kelsey and Lauren use it, but they don't use it very much, and they certainly don't mind me having my little studio out here to do videos and stuff. But all that's gonna be different when we move. We're gonna actually have a room set up as a music studio. I think it's gonna be an all-round kind of like the living room basically, but with a lot of very music centric. I know Kelsey has like a big widescreen TV that she wants to put up in there. I don't watch a lot of widescreen TV. I watch YouTube videos, but not on a camera the size of my palm, but that's cool if she wants that. Like the way I'm kind of looking at it is, the way I decorate is I hang up punk rock flyers and strange occult stuff that I've accumulated over the years, Buddhist prayer flags and stuff like that. But I'm gonna excuse me, I've had this frog in my throat for days. I'm just gonna let Kelsey decorate how she wants to decorate. I'm gonna keep all my chaos in my bedroom. Hopefully it's not gonna be chaos, because I'm planning on doing a major purge of my belongings, just to not carry around so much crap all with me all the time. Every time I gotta move, I really like to minimalize. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna work on that for the new space. You know, it's funny because I started this video with saying I don't know what to do about content right now because my life is in chaos. You know, and this is what I mean is like all that's really on my mind is moving. um, you know, I can't wait. I can't wait to be out of this house. To be honest with you, I really can't. You know, it's been a long time. I've lived here for Peterborough. You know, I lived here 5 years. Um, I kind of lived life on the 5 year upheaval program. I think, like, you know, I was married 5 years. I had a post. No, it didn't last quite 5 years. I don't know. It seems I could describe it all, but I just don't want to go that far back in my memory hole. But yeah. So anyway, here's hoping the next 5 years are smoother sailing. Um, you know, I can. You know, honestly, the things that stress me out about this house is like from day one, like from the day, basically the day I moved in here. Um, you know, I'm a month-to-month renter. I'm not on a lease, right? And I've always kind of felt like I'm under the threat of eviction. You know what I mean? Just because of the way you gotta, you know, when you talk to people, you talk to I talk to my landlord, you know, quite often, and you know, I always kind of felt that, and it finally happened. You know, so my intuition was right. It was just the matter of when it happened. You know, the mice in here. I will be so glad. Like you can expect every house is gonna have mice, right? But in here, in this house, they have been particularly bad. There's a serious infestation. It's gratefully under control to a degree right now, but you know, my shoulders get tight. I get all fucking tight every time I enter my house, you know, because I've entered my house and seen the mice run around the kitchen, you know, open up the garbage pail. I have a garbage pail underneath my kitchen sink that I never use because one time I opened it up and a fucking mice ran up my arm. Mouse ran up my arm. Ah, freaked me out, you know. I will not miss that. Where we're living it's a house, but it's a house kind of split in two. So the lower half of the house is kind of cut off from the upper half of the house, and we have the upper half of the house. So you know, mice will usually stay to the lower planes, from my experience. So that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice to be able to sleep on the floor again. You know. Um, I'm not gonna miss my bed at all. I have this bed. I won't even describe it. It's just very bad for my back. Um, when I landed here, I didn't have anything to sleep on, and this was given to me. Kind of like, well, you can have this thing, you know. And I didn't, you know, for years here I slept on my couch until the mice got so bad I didn't want to fall asleep at night, you know, because I, you know, hear them run around near my head and stuff, right? And I certainly didn't want to sleep on the floor, so I won't miss my bed, you know. I'm gonna chuck it or sell it or some kind of shit like that. Hopefully get a new mattress, you know. Yeah, all these things I'm not gonna miss. You know, things I'm gonna really enjoy is having a common room with Kelsey, where we can just vibe and hang out. You know, that's gonna be great, and with musical instruments everywhere. You know, we have between the two of us. We have like an orchestra worth of weird instruments. You know. I'm going to be able to display all my cool harmonicas, you know, my collectible ones, I mean, you know. Yeah, so much storage space, you know, there's going to be no excuse for messiness, you know. It's gonna be nice, you know. I'm looking forward to living in a nice house again, you know. I like it when I like it when I have to be held accountable for a living situation, you know, because given to my own devices, I'll just let everything go to pot, you know, and I won't, you know, I'm not filthy, but I'm not messy, you know what I mean? Or I'm not filthy, but I'm very messy. I don't leave food garbage lying around or nothing like that. It's just I leave my clothes everywhere. I leave my books everywhere. I leave everything everywhere. And strangely enough, I know where most things are. But, yeah. I found this album of mine today. I'm going to send this to Hillary. This is the last album I ever made on Backlash Projects. Behind the Shade. This is I can't even remember how many songs are on this. It's not a very long album. But yeah, this was the last Backlash Projects album I ever recorded. If you want to hear my entire Backlash Projects discography, look up Radio Free Peterborough and go into the artist search and look up Patrick Walsh. And you'll find everything I've ever recorded and published to the people on that. And even my Markwood recordings are on there too. So yeah, this was kind of cool. I had a bunch of cool stamps and cool ink colors at the time, so I had all these little bug stamps and letter stamps. You know, and this blue, like this was the actual ink color. I don't know where the hell I found it or what, but you know, this album was made in would have been 2006, I believe. So yeah. So check out my discography at Radio Free Peterborough. It's pretty easy. Just look up Radio Free Peterborough. Once you get there, it'll be obvious how to find what I've done, what I've inflicted upon the public over the last 30 years. Yeah, I think even my first cassette is on there. Dog Derby, the very first album I ever made, a cassette recording on. Well, it was recorded on a 4-track recorder in the Union Theater. First, I'd never play a single song off it again ever, but I did it. It's up there. You can hear it if you want. So I guess that's a bit of content. I don't know. I'm trying to think of stuff other to talk about than moving. You know, I want to get that all out of my system, but I don't think I'm going to be able to till it's done. So if my vlogs become sparser, it's just because I don't want to just keep repeating myself over and over and over again. You know, something happens, I'll let you know, or whatever. But yeah, lots of things I'm looking forward to about leaving this place. Lots of things I'm looking forward to about the new house. You know, so and a lot of good memories here too. So is what it is. Moving out of the meth end of town, people. All right. Be well, and I will talk to you. I'll be talking to you. Be well.